Only three. Four. Okay. Ooh, Adam. I didn't know that. Interesting. Translated as a lot of y'all might know, or some man, men, Adam, persons, um, common sort, and hypocrite. Okay, so I'll get that too. Outline of biblical usage. It could also be a city in Jordan, the Jordan Valley. Strong's definitions. Adam from H119, which is the same word, Adam. Let me verify it. Yep. All right. And it says it can mean in the Strong's definitions ready, i.e., a human being, um, low sort, or common sort. We already read that one. Some of these things I already read. Hmm. I didn't know this. 776 rats or erects is also translated as common, world, ground, country, earth, land, nations, and field, and etc. Interesting. Ooh. Strong's definitions. It says from an unused root, probably meaning to be firm, the earth, and it goes over some of the same meanings that I just read. Some of the additional ones is wilderness, country. Chaw. This next one is Chaw 2455. Okay. Strong's definitions are short. It says from 2490. What is that? Oh, Chalal. Okay. 2490 properly exposed, hence profane, common, unholy. Outline of biblical usage is some of the same things, so I'm not even going to read it. But it also says sand, where it's translated as profane place, common, unholy, and profane. Interesting. Leviticus 10:10. And that you may put difference between holy and unholy, chaw, and between unclean and clean. Interesting. And the last word is 2490, chalal. And I wonder if this is the one that can mean like clean or whatever they use for food, like halal, because I see the transliteration is halal, and some people might pronounce it halal, but they translate this word as begin, profane, pollute. Oh no, definitely can't be it. Defile, break, wounded, eat, okay, slay, first, gather grapes, inheritance, begin men, piped, players, prostitutes, sorrow, stain, eat as common things. Um, so this is going along with like defiled and stuff like that. Outline of biblical usage. Well, before if I even need to read it, let me scroll down to the definitions in the Strong's. We have a lot. It says chalal, a primitive root, compared 2470, which is chala. And it says also dominated from 2485. What is 2485? 2485 is Chalil. And it says properly to bore, i.e., by implication, to wound, to dissolve, figuratively, to profane, whether it's a person, place, or thing, to break, to begin, to play, and etc. Some of the other definitions or words that I already said, so I won't say the rest. Most of them I already said, if not all. The GC90's definitions might have a bit more, but maybe not. It says to perforate. I was trying to say it again faster, but I didn't do a good job. To perforate, pierce through. Then it also says to be pierced through or wounded. Psalms 109:22. And it gives a lot of Hebrew words after that. Really close to Shalal, though. One of them is the one we just checked out, which is Shalil, and then we got Chala, and we got Shalom, we got Machala, and then it says compare something else, and then it says, it says compare Pael and Poel, and then it says to loose, to lay open. Then it got another one says to play on a flute or pipe. We already saw wounded, and it says, we got that one already. To lay open, to give access to. Then it says to prostitute one's daughter. Wow. Then they give me, it says compare Leviticus 21:7 and verse 14. Got that one already. Okay, that's all I'm gonna read that one. That's it for comment. I just wanted to get that one too. I thought about the verse in Acts where Peter was told not to make anything common or unclean that God has made clean. So I think it's Acts 10. I don't know exactly the verse. I know it's Acts 10. Let's see. It was when he went to sleep, and right about here. Acts 10, 10 through, I don't know how long the vision lasts, but in 14, it says, I'll start at 13. It says, and there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. And then it says, but Peter said, not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And that word common is what I was thinking about. And that goes along with what we was just reading, some of those definitions. And then the next verse says, and the voice spake to him again the second time, what God had cleansed, call not you common. It's interesting because common, by definitions in Hebrew, can also mean holy. So it's kind of was also like what God has made holy, don't call common or unclean or defiled. If you just think about those definitions that I just read. But anyway, that's interesting. I never thought of it like that. because I never looked at that definition. I never even thought to until today. Because who thinks to look up common? I don't know, but it's just not a word that I or hear anybody else wanting to look up common. Like pretty much everybody has an understanding of what common is, but it's a little deeper. Anyway, I'm out of here though. Peace be to the saints. I think I'm gonna come back and do some reading in Hebrew before I go back to work, and then I'm probably gonna be done for the day. All right, I'll be back.